Hello,
Hello,
Gia.
Keisha. Hello, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Happy Monday. Happy 420.
420, sure,
Yeah.
woohoo.
Hope you remembered to put out some cookies and Sprite for Snoop Dogg and Martha and your
That's
brothers,
cute.
whoever else come along.
Mm, yeah,
Mm,
yeah. Well,
yeah,
there's plenty of snacks here, I think. So,
it'll be all right.
sure,
It's
yeah.
funny. I realized after a discussion with the old man in which we were arguing about various prescriptions.
Mhm.
Uh, I'm like, this is what, and then I was like, and then I saw a bunch of stuff on Facebook. Oh, 420, 420. I was like, wow, that's,
Yeah,
this
another
is
lifetime,
where we're,
huh?
yeah, where we're at now with prescription drugs. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Anyway, anyway, enough of that old age crap.
that's okay, Gia. That's
What's
okay.
going on? Did you watch General Hospital? You want to talk about General Hospital a little bit?
I did watch our story.
Okay.
Yes, I did. And I guess, yeah, we have some stuff to talk about, don't we?
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. I
Mhm.
don't remember
Mhm.
Friday, but I'm sure
Yeah.
there was Friday.
Yeah, yeah. I rewatched Friday this
Ethan, I
afternoon.
guess Ethan was the biggie.
That was the biggie, and how do you feel about that, Gia?
Well, I, I, it's we weren't doing this podcast in the Ethan days,
No,
and
we weren't. That's true.
I don't have like a record. Like I've watched General Hospital for many, many years now, but there
Mhm.
were eras when I was, super busy with
Mhm.
adulting or whatever.
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
think I must have been adulting hard during the Ethan era because I don't have a hell of a lot of memory of the guy.
I don't either. I mean, we knew that he was Holly's son, right?
Yeah,
And
which
that
predisposes me to dislike
to
him.
dislike him, I know, yeah, and it seems like he is sort of a magnet for trouble because he's always got somebody that he's pissed off, um,
Yeah, and
you
he's
know.
like he's another sort of con man, swindler,
Yes, he's totally a grifter, yeah, and
Yeah.
I feel anxious now that he's trying to insert himself into Sonny's world.
And we like back in the day he was a grifter or whatever, but he had charm and like he
Right,
sort of won
right.
at least the ladies over with
Mhm.
that.
I
He can
guess
do
so.
that. He can do that like the little Elvis thing with his mouth, right?
Yeah, the little sort of snarl kinda
The
thing.
little, yeah, that lifting of the upper lip, which I don't know, it
Does
must be
that
kind
work
of like
on you?
no, no, and
No, me
but
neither.
but I will say, at least if memory serves, I feel like they've toned him down a little bit from that.
Yeah, I think yeah, it seems like he's maybe we're supposed to be willing to give him another chance or trust him more this time around. And
I
he's,
think
should have
my last
grown.
memory of him was like when Holly was back on and there was some
Yeah.
hijinks going in some
Yeah.
other country and
Exactly, exactly.
yeah.
That's what I remember too. And when he was talking to Lulu, I thought, huh, don't remember them being close. And then
Yeah,
when he
but I
was
mean,
talking to Christine, I was like, huh, don't remember them being
but
close.
she was trying to refresh our memory with, of course, it was, they were different actors at that point,
Yeah,
both
yeah,
Christina and Lily. But
right.
back in the day when it was the Donna Day thing going on,
Mhm. Yeah, yeah.
or was it Dawn of Day?
No, it was before that.
Oh, it was
It
even
was
before that.
before that.
We
Yeah,
got a lot of Donna Day stuff today.
we
But
did.
oh no,
Yeah.
it was when Christina was with the abusive boyfriend, right?
Yes, that's right. Yes.
And so
Mhm.
that's pretty hazy in my head. What is that, the one that Alexis ended up like running over
Yeah,
or something?
yes, uh-huh, right, yeah. I
Just
don't
as a
remember
public
Ethan
service.
involved in that at all, but I guess we have to believe them.
Apparently he was. Yeah. So
Mhm.
I think that was the era when I wasn't really paying it too much attention. And
Yeah, yeah, I don't remember what era well, like, what year that was either, but I don't remember that very well.
so yeah, this will be shocking to everyone that we don't have clear memories of it.
Well well, I think what complicates things is we know that they're comfortable rewriting history, so when they present us
Yeah,
with these
yeah,
details, I think, "Is this new, or is this something that actually
right.
happened?" You know?
Right. Well, I think that stuff really did happen. But
Yeah.
Anyway, so you asked my reaction, and it's like, well, I was
Mhm.
just kind of like, meh, you know. I
Yeah,
feel like we
yeah.
have so many characters going already,
Yeah.
and then it's like, is this going to be just a little flyby kind of an appearance, or
Right, that's another thing, yeah, because it seems like he hasn't stuck around for too long in the past,
yeah, is it going to be a kind
so
of like a lucky thing where they think we'll be excited, and then
right, and they don't know what to do
they
with
just make
him.
a mess of a storyline, and
Yeah, and already he's upset the balance between Sonny and Rick, you can tell.
yeah, and he was talking on the phone to somebody, and we don't know who that
Mhm.
was, right? That he's
Right, right.
meeting or waiting to meet or something like that.
Mhm, mhm.
And so we're
Yeah,
already like, all right, what's that? Um,
right, right, yes, yes,
so there are people that were like, oh my gosh, Ethan was such a dreamboat. I'm so glad to have him back. And
Yeah, not there yet.
oh, speaking of dreamboats, I'll fill you in because you didn't know
Ezra?
the first
Oh.
part. Yeah. Oh, yeah, did you some one of our kind listeners said, "Oh yeah, he was like a big heartthrob on 90210."
Oh, huh. Alright, let me
And
think about
then
that.
also on later on, was it Guiding Light maybe or some I
Huh.
can't remember which soap. But
A
anyway,
soap, okay. Huh.
90210 was like passed me by completely. I don't know if that's
Uh-huh.
something I should catch up on now or something. I don't
I
know,
don't
but
think you have to.
no, did you I mean
No.
I enjoyed Gilmore Girls.
Yeah, I mean, it was fine. I
You
don't know if I
watched it
watched
in real time, or
in real time, yeah, and I don't know if I don't think I watched, like, every single episode, but enough that I kind of followed some of the
was
characters.
it the 90s or the 80s, or when
It
was it?
must have been the '90s, I guess. I don't remember really.
But
But
anyway,
yeah.
so I Googled him, pulled up some
Mhm.
images, and oh
Mhm.
my,
Hubba Hubba?
yeah, woo, yeah.
Yeah. So you're in love.
So there's that, yeah. Like,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
I kind of like seeing somebody that was like sort of over the top handsome, and then
Mhm.
they get a little age on them, and you can tell that
Mhm.
they were incredible and they're still
Mhm.
quite handsome, but you think,
Mhm.
what
Mhm.
does that do to their personality? Do they,
Yeah.
you
Uh-huh.
know? I'm
Uh-huh.
fascinated by incredible beauty in humans. It's a weird thing.
It is, because like, I think we talked about this once in the past about how, like, we talked about that Kinks song, the Art Lover song.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah,
Um,
yeah. That's a good song.
it is, but yeah, some people seem like they sort of transcend, human
Yeah,
stuff, and
but it's fleeting. It's fleeting in everyone. You can't hold on to
yeah,
it. And
that's
so
true. Mhm.
is it more desirable to have that and lose it, and do you mourn it,
Mhm.
or is it
Right.
better to be an average schmo and
Uh,
never,
I
you know,
never have to worry about losing anything because it was
right?
never
Because
there.
it was never there. Yeah, like,
Yeah. Well, I have to
I don't
say, when
know.
you see, like, the lengths people go to, like, with plastic surgery, it seems like
Oh
there's a
yeah,
struggle there, you know? And
yeah,
that
yeah.
seems that's sad/disturbing to me because it's not helping, I don't think. I don't think anybody's
No.
ever improved with plastic surgery,
Well,
you
they
know?
may have improved. They may have had some things done that are not so discernible to the average viewer, but when they get
You
to the point where you are discerning it, then they've gone
mhm.
too far. You know
They've
what I
gone
mean?
too
Like,
far. Yeah, and they don't know when that point is, I don't think,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
But for actors, it's their job. It's their keeping their job. So the pressure
Well,
for them is like a double pull.
that's what they believe. I don't know
Yeah.
if that can be proven, like, if an actor is really good and then stops working, is it because they allowed themselves to n age naturally, or they like, because there's
Oh,
certain actors that,
yeah.
and maybe like Meryl Streep, maybe she's had work done, but she looks pretty natural to me, and she continues to find work,
That's
Jennifer
true.
Jason Leigh, who was on, that last season of Fargo. She was the like the
I'm gonna have
rich woman who
to Google her. Is she the one that looks quite different now? That was kind of a. Let me Google her.
she was on the in the movie Fast Times at Ridgemont High, right? I
Just,
think.
that's going back too far for me. I did see it, but
Yeah.
um,
She was
Jennifer
also
Jason Lee. Let's see.
the show Atypical, which was she
Oh,
was
okay. No, this is some. I'm thinking. Okay, yeah, 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 yeah. She looks pretty natural, right? There's
mhm.
another woman. I can't think of her name, and she gets dragged out all the time
Uh,
online.
uh-huh.
Who I think stepped away from acting, but looks,
Mm,
put on a lot of weight and blah blah blah.
mm, mhm.
Oh, and,
Mm.
and I just thought of another example. Who's the woman from oh, the stupid
And what about Laurie Metcalf from Roseanne? I don't know if she's had any
yeah,
work done, but she's a workaholic.
that's true, right? That's true. So I guess we could find examples to support.
Yeah, I think it's just a matter of, and I'm sure it's impossible to be really truly secure when you're in that business, you know.
What's the
But it's
stupid Tom Cruise movie that?
oh, like with Kelly McGillis, maybe.
Yes, Kelly McGillis. That's what I'm trying to
Uh-huh.
think of.
Top Gun, was
Yeah.
that Top Gun?
Yes, thank you. Oh my God. I'm gonna need you after my stroke. I'll just be like, you can just sort of intuit what I'm trying to
Yeah, I
say.
never saw that, but you gave me enough to work with.
Yeah, that was, well, like, we're good together. So,
Mhm.
she was quite stunning in that movie, and
Yeah.
now guess what? She looks like her age. She's
Mhm.
68,
Mhm.
and I think she gets dragged over the coals for
Yeah.
looking her
Yeah.
age. And when
Mhm.
he did the reboot or whatever
Mhm.
it was, not reboot, I
Mhm.
guess it was a
Right.
follow up.
Right. Yeah. Mhm.
Guess what? They put in a new female lead.
Yeah, that's too bad, isn't it? Yeah.
Although
Mm.
Tom Cruise was still, you know,
Still
I
Tom
don't know.
Cruise. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, she looks
Mhm.
like she should look, you know?
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, it's a fascinating topic, but
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
look at us digressing right from the get-go.
Yeah, sorry everybody. That doesn't
Sorry.
bode well.
You may
Um
you may not be fascinated like we are. Okay, so anyway, what else happened Friday? So we had Ethan talking to Lulu on the docks.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't remember that they had a bond either, but apparently
Yeah.
enough that she wants him to stay at her place. It's like,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah. Right. I know. That seemed interesting too.
Well,
And
I
that
mean, they have a bond because they are siblings, but did they
right,
have a
Luke.
bond?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
but they
Mhm.
didn't know each other before, right?
Not really, I don't
Like,
think.
he appeared out of the blue as
Mhm.
fully grown, right? Like, they didn't know he existed.
Well, that's true. Yeah, yeah.
Do
Uh-huh.
I have
Yeah,
that
so
correct?
you might. Yeah, I maybe they had a chance to
I'm
get to know
deceiving.
each other. Yeah, they
You might be right.
yeah, so you're saying, yeah, they wouldn't have gotten to know each other till they were sort of young adults or
Yeah, yeah.
teenagers or
But
whatever.
anyway,
Yeah.
so we
Mm.
had his little tour around town.
Mhm,
What else
mhm.
happened Friday? Anything that
Okay,
of
well, we had that lovely, lovely time between Ezra and Laura when she brought him home from the brown dog and he
Oh,
sort of
yeah.
up and, that's where he apologized to her because he thinks he planted the idea in Sidwell's head to,
Right. Yeah.
blackmail her, and you could tell and Laura's another one, Jeannie Francis, who looks pretty much natural,
That's
doesn't
true,
she?
yeah, she hasn't gone crazy. She may have had something done, but not enough that we'd
Right,
yeah,
right,
yeah.
but, you can tell she's growing quite fond of Ezra, right?
As are we all.
And vice versa. I think he really is finding her quite admirable and he's touched by her humanity.
And so they're teaming up, which is kinda what we wanted. Um,
Mhm. Yeah, I don't
again,
know if he can be
plans
trusted under pressure.
yeah, maybe not. He might crack like a Brad or something.
Yeah, yeah.
But I find that some of the shortcomings of pretty much every character on there is when they start making a plan.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like there's not a real workable plan in the
No,
whole
that's true.
anywhere.
No, they're
Like
very loose.
Valentine's plans, their whole everything is
That
like,
his
"What?"
plan was
Like,
like cotton candy. It's like,
yeah.
"Huh?" It's like,
Lucy's plan to get
yeah,
Sidwell, like,
yeah,
"What?" Like,
yeah,
yeah.
seriously, you're right. That's a good point, Gia. Um,
But, I think that, the writers realized that they had like a vein of gold here
mhm,
with
yeah,
Ezra and Laura, and
yeah,
they're gonna
mhm,
run with it. So thank you, writers, because we
yes,
like them
yes, uh-huh.
together. And isn't it nice that we don't have to think about a romantic pairing? It's just a
Right,
pairing. You know,
right. I think that's true. Although Ezra, seems like he's lonely, so he might have a crush on Laura.
yeah, yeah, because Jacinda is sort of off the table now. So
Yeah, yeah. So, yeah,
yeah.
poor fella. But yeah, I thought that was a lovely
Call
little
me,
scene
Ezra.
with them.
You can't see me, but I'm doing the little like
The
hand
little
symbol for the phone. Like,
thanks for painting a picture for us, Gia.
if we were doing this on YouTube, we could be doing
Yeah,
visuals. But I think it
yeah,
might be a mistake. I mean, we don't have a lot of listeners, and I think that would, putting our faces
yeah,
out there would
uh-huh.
probably,
Right. Yeah, regularly, I don't think the world doesn't need that. Uh,
yeah. No, I don't
but,
think so.
if you're ever in town again, then I think we
Oh,
have to do
sure. Oh, yeah,
another
yeah. Well,
dress up, you know?
right, right. But I
Uh
I looked at the weather for Winterport today, so I won't be coming anytime soon.
I know it's 40 degrees.
Frickin' miserable. Yeah.
It's crazy. It sucks. Anyway,
A
okay.
friend a friend an old friend drove by our old house, and he sent a few pictures, and I was like, "What the hell?" And I was like, "Oh, right, nothing would be growing yet." When I'm like, "What the hell? This looks dismal." Like, "Oh, because there aren't any leaves, there's no grass." It's
Yeah,
like, "Oh my
yeah,
god, terrible."
mhm,
But
yeah.
anyway, good luck to you guys. Um,
Thanks. Thank you, Gia. That was helpful.
like 80 something here today, but we have like high fire danger, if that makes you feel better.
Oh, well, yeah, that's too bad. Okay.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of drought areas across the country, it looks like, so
Oh, that's what
that's
we're in, yeah.
yeah.
And every single person is out there smoking and throwing their butts out the window, so
Oh, great.
and I don't
Great.
mean their heinies. That would be
No.
preferable for
Yeah,
everybody.
yeah. Hmm.
That'd be a
Okay.
funny world if everybody drove by with their butts out the window, wouldn't it?
It kind of feels like that is the world we're living in. Oh, dear. That's America.
Okay,
Uh,
um,
okay,
bring it back around, help me here.
let's try.
Yeah.
Okay. So we also had, Christina and Michael, and, there was
Yeah, yeah.
it was, hard to remember that conversation, which I guess is another way of saying it wasn't memorable.
Well, I remembered it because I was like, so he was kind of, giving his intent, letting her know
Mhm,
his intent to
mhm.
get
Yeah.
the kids back full time. And
Mhm.
she was trying to like tug on his heartstrings about,
Yeah, yeah,
I'm no
right.
fan of Willow's, but do you
Mhm,
remember what we went through when mom and
right.
dad
Mhm,
argued over custody over us and how
mhm,
horrible it was? And at first you're like,
mhm.
wow, that's,
Uh-huh.
that's like, wow, that's touching. And she's got
Mhm.
such a strong point there. And then it's like, but wait a minute, shouldn't we want to get the children away from this homicidal
Yeah,
woman?
yeah,
And
right.
then I throw another layer in there where I'm thinking like, but wait a minute, Sonny's also a killer. Should he have been allowed to be a loving father? I don't know. I don't know.
Well, and we know that Michael is quite sure that Willow is the guilty party. I don't know if Christina's entirely there, is she?
No, maybe not. So maybe her point she was trying to make was in good faith, not, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Um
Um, but
so
it's
at first
funny.
I was like, "Oh wow, she's really thinking of this from the kids' viewpoint, and that's the
Mm,
best way to think of it." And then
mhm,
I was like,
yeah.
"Wait, Willow is a freaking loose cannon right now. She's
Yeah, she is nuts
um
now.
yeah,
Yeah.
And
So, yeah,
now I'm very worried about Jacinda, you
I'm
know.
worried about everybody in Willow's path.
But she looked fabulous. I loved her outfit.
Willow's or
Yeah,
Jacinda?
that off
Yeah,
the
off the
shoulder,
shoulder. Hmm.
yeah, the sort of pale blue off the shoulder thing and
Mhm. In
the
the
like kind
back.
of dress pants, the dress pant.
Yeah, the dress
Yeah.
pants and her
People
look
don't, do
like
people wear dress pants anymore? I just remember like
I think they
when I
probably do.
when I had to work when I had to
Mhm,
work
mhm.
before I became independently wealthy. Um when I had to work at a place that had kind of a dress code, I had to wear not jeans, you know.
Mhm.
But I
Yeah.
never wore dress pants. It was those like horrible sort of body shaming khakis kind of a look.
Yeah, that's exactly what they are, yeah, yeah. I trying to find something as close to jeans as possible, like corduroys, like Levi
The
corduroy.
corduroy, yeah. Oh
But
yeah.
yeah, yeah, I've had my khaki phase too, and it's
Yeah,
not
the
fun, not
khakis,
pleasant.
and I like
Yeah.
it really I didn't care as long as it suited
Mm,
as long as it
right,
passed
yeah.
muster, 'cause
Mhm.
I wasn't trying to pick anybody up at the workplace or anything like you do.
No.
Um, so I was wearing, like, horrific pleated in the front with a big,
Yeah, yeah, uh-huh. Yeah.
so I don't know if I've ever owned really, like, dress pants like she was wearing. I thought she looked lovely.
She did, but that was not a version of Willow that I enjoyed at all, like the strutting around, like, she's just like this.
Yeah, well, I think that Jacinda and Michael, hit the nail on the head with,
Yeah,
like, how
yeah,
painful that is to hear your child,
mhm,
um, like, she's
mhm.
just jealous. It's just like
Yeah,
white
absolutely,
white,
yeah.
hot rage jealousy.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, mhm.
that
And
would be
and
hard.
Jacinda makes
Yeah.
it look pretty easy, to
Yeah, yep.
to win Wiley over. She didn't, have to do anything special really, uh,
Nope, nope.
except sorta just be herself. Um,
Yeah, and that's gotta hurt. So,
that's gotta hurt. You're right, yeah.
but yeah, it's like, you've unleashed so many inner
Mhm.
demons now.
Yeah, yeah, they're
And now
all
Nina's convinced her to not do anything in a legal sense, so she's gonna, like,
I know.
try to figure out some way to inject Jacinda with something, or I don't
I
know.
know, I know, and you could see Nina in the background, like, her head dropping, like, "Oh
Yeah.
my god, shit, shit." Nina's
Uh,
really being tested as a mom, like, how
oh
much is
my
she
gosh,
really gonna,
yeah.
like, allow before, she realizes this was not the best method of.
And do you think she should have involved Rick?
No, no, she should
No,
know that all
no.
no, no, no. I mean, she has to know that all roads are gonna lead back to Michael somehow, right? And therefore some
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
so, yeah. Although I don't know if Rick would tell Sonny anything that he's kind of putting together because of the you
I
know
feel like he would now. I feel like his
I
loyalty,
know
like
he
he's a
might,
real mob
might.
dude now, you know?
Yeah, yeah, I know.
So I didn't think that was smart either. But
No, I mean, I get that she wanted to loop somebody in, to sort of
yeah,
help shoulder this burden, but that was not the right choice.
I thought Rick looked good too.
Are you a little lonely?
I didn't think I was, but now that you mention it, maybe I am. They just had these silver foxes. They have such lovely hair going on.
You are but all about the hair, aren't you?
Isn't that weird? Yeah.
It is kinda weird. I mean, it's fine, but,
Thanks.
I'll allow it.
What are you looking for in a dude then?
I
Not
I
a fine head of hair?
I'm not I don't even know. I don't even know, Gia. I mean, there's not much to recommend men
Clean
these
teeth
days.
or, you know?
Yeah, I do like nice teeth. Sure.
Okay.
But anyway, that's not something
I have
in.
determined that my teeth are actually the exact same shade as my hair currently. It's not good.
Uh, well, your hair
Sort of
your
like
hair is kinda
straw
white,
colored.
though.
It's getting there. It's getting there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm. Well, I
That'll
mean,
make my teeth look worse. I'm
it's gonna
using a whitening toothpaste right now, and
yeah.
I'm on day 4. It promised day 5. You know,
You're gonna wake up like it's
yeah.
Christmas
I
tomorrow,
don't know. I'd be
checking
like, "Cha-ching!" Oh no! It said 5 days, so every day I'm like grinning in the mirror, like, nope, don't see it.
Oh dear. Yeah.
Anyway, okay.
Not
What
eat.
else happened? Oh, we had a little. Was
Mhm.
that Friday also? Did we have a little Cody and Molly,
That
or was
was
that just
that was
today?
today. That was today. Yeah.
Okay.
We still have a little more Friday stuff to cover.
All right. What is it?
Okay,
God.
well, so Valentine snuck into Nina's apartment
All
to talk
right. Yeah.
to
Yeah.
her, remember?
Yeah. And
Uh,
they're gonna feed info to
yeah.
Jack.
Yeah, and like you said, like, weakest possible plan, I
Yeah.
think, you know? It seems like there could have been a way to throw Jack right in the middle of Sidwell and Cullum, with some of the intel
Yeah.
they have, um, and let them take care of him, you know?
Yeah. I don't know what. And then when Valentine was telling the plan to Carly and like, we'll let him almost catch me. Like, what does that accomplish? What are the? I mean, literally, does that accomplish something that I'm missing?
I don't think so. All it means is that he'll be extra preoccupied with catching Valentine, right? If he really feels like he's right there in town
Yeah.
somewhere. And
Yeah.
that yeah, so that seemed silly. Very, very
Yeah.
silly, you
Anyway,
know?
but yeah, so I do enjoy though. Like Valentino is just looks like he just swallowed a canary or something.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
uh-huh.
and
Yep.
it's not a pleasant image for you because you're a vegan, but doesn't he? He doesn't have to swallow it. He can let it
Right,
back out.
right.
But doesn't he
He's
look
just
like he's
holding
kind
it
of
in
like,
his mouth.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah,
gently.
yeah,
Um,
gently. Yeah, and I like that his new uniform is like the
the
sweatshirt.
sweatshirt, yeah, like it's always casual Friday. Speaking of the work, the workplace,
'Cause I think he used to allow his clothing to do some of the work for him, in the
yeah,
look
the
the appearing suave department, and
like the in the seduction department, yeah.
yeah,
Now it's
yeah,
like I think it's almost like a defiance. Like I'm so
yeah.
freaking hot, even like this. Like
Yeah.
I can make Carly moan just by walking past her in my hoodie without even sucking my gut in.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
there's no pretense.
Nope.
These guys got game.
Yep, yep, I know, it's funny, it's so sort of
Even with the little
improbable.
like porn star mustache, which
Yep,
also seems like a
I
joke to
know,
me.
I know. It's funny. Like, "What the hell, man? You've got this power over us."
Maybe we're all lonely. Maybe that's why we're watching.
I know, I feel like we should start a Valentine fan club or something.
I'm
Get
sure there is one. I'm sure
merch.
there is
Yeah,
one. Yeah.
yeah. But,
Um,
kudos to you, sir, for bringing
yeah.
it.
Anyway, I do. You know what I also like is we had quite a bit of stuff happening in Nina's apartment, and I like her
Mhm.
apartment.
Mhm, I was studying the apartment, yeah, yeah, I
Were
was also
you there? She had some kind of like I don't know if it was a wallpaper or a hanging or something that was like butterflies with pink and gold behind her at one point.
mhm,
Did
mhm.
you notice that? And everything's kind of pink and gold, and it's got this
Yeah, yeah,
like,
uh-huh.
is it an Art Nouveau vibe? Would you say?
I don't know if I would go that far, maybe sort of,
A step too far? What would you call it?
I don't know. It's kinda splashy in a way, um, and
It's
also
very feminine,
yeah, it is, that's true, yeah,
not like your
yeah.
vagina room that you used to have.
Which is sort of like that sort of sea foam kind of color now.
Is
So,
it? Oh,
yeah.
I'm thinking of that. Wasn't it at your old house that you painted it like the interior of
Every
somebody?
house eventually has a vagina room, and then I realized my mistake, and it goes to, like, a blue or a
You go
blue-green.
like, "Oh, this isn't really where I wanna be. Maybe I'm."
Pink is difficult, pink is difficult.
Yeah. I think you just went a shade too dark. Like maybe you were going for Pepto Bismol and you just ended up with like a labia. You know that you
I
what's that, what it was called?
imagine having that conversation with the paint guy at Lowe's. "Hi, sir.
Would
I'm
you?
trying can I return this? It's a little too much like a labia."
He'd secretly be putting it in the back for himself.
"Gotta check this out. Put this on my paint stick." Oh,
Anyway, just less that people be frightened. My friend has a very inventive and creative sort of color palette and does very cool things with her rooms.
oh, that's nice of you to say, Gia, because I don't know if
From
that's true.
from
Um,
floor to ceiling, but sometimes takes it a step too far.
yeah,
Speaking
I do
with
love
the
a good
paint.
colored drench. Actually, I didn't do the ceiling pink. That would have really given you the effect.
Whoa, yeah, you would have been like, man, that would have been
Yeah,
frightening, I think. Um,
yeah. Anyway.
anyway, okay, yeah, so I like that apartment. I don't know if you could come up with
Mhm.
like an air, like whatever. It's is it mid-century modern?
Mhm. Well, what I
Adding a little bit.
I don't know if it has to fit a category necessarily, but, like, one of the things that I keep noticing is, like, those are sort of like tiles right on the wall that have sort of a marble-esque kind of a
Is
an
it?
effect.
Your TV's better than mine, so I never know if it's like a
I think
wallpaper or you
so.
think it's
I
tiles.
think
Okay,
so.
yeah,
Yeah.
I like that. I like the pattern on it.
Mhm. Mhm. Yeah, yeah. And you could hose that down, which is handy, especially if Willow's gonna be, like, chopping
Yeah,
off people's heads or
yeah,
something, you
yeah.
know?
Oh my goodness. Anyway, I don't know why these things fascinate me. I spent some time yesterday. I was looking for an old movie. It was the end of the day, and I found
Mhm.
freaking National Velvet, like the best
Oh,
old,
yeah,
yeah, Elizabeth
yeah,
Taylor horse movie.
horses,
And I was like,
yep.
so what do they call the horse in that movie? You probably don't know, but they call him the Pie. Like that's weird.
Oh,
Pie.
uh-huh,
In the movie,
mhm,
the horse is a chestnut, which to
mhm,
you is kind of an orangey brown. Um,
sure.
So I'm like, the pie, like, oh, so I look it up. It's like, oh, it was short for piebald. And I was like, well, it's piebald. I thought that was like a two color thing.
Uh-huh,
Uh, and lo and behold, it is. And in the book, it was a piebald, but
mhm.
they used a
In the
different color.
movie, they d okay,
And the
gotcha.
lovely story is that they gifted that horse to Elizabeth Taylor after the
Oh,
movie and she kept
wow.
it. And it
Oh,
lived, for like 12 or 13 more years. And it was her horse. Isn't that
oh, that's
lovely?
very nice, yes, thank you, Gia. Thank
But
you for
then
that.
in the night, my brain woke me up and said, "Well, what's the difference between a piebald and a pinto?"
I can
You
see why
know?
you might be lonely.
Yeah. But a piebald is supposed to be black with white splotches
Yeah,
everywhere,
yeah, okay, uh-huh,
and a pinto can be any base color with the white.
okay, uh-huh.
And it brought me to one of my favorite phrases, which you've heard before in a different
Rode
context.
hard and put away wet?
No, that's you. Um, you could say that every piebald is a pinto, but not every pinto is a
It was a
piebald.
piebald. Oh, yeah, okay,
I love
okay.
little things like that.
Yes, that's nice. That's a nice turn of phrase, isn't it?
Anyway, so that's just stuff about me that has nothing to do with
A
General
little
Hospital.
glimpse into the brain of Gia.
But I knew that since you'd embarrass yourself with calling a horse just brown that time, that you'd probably wouldn't wouldn't
Yeah,
be offended by another
boy,
little, yeah.
yeah, that was so embarrassing.
I was embarrassed for you, you know.
Sorry to put you through that, Gia, and thank you for still being my friend.
You're welcome. I mean, I had to, think about
Dig
it. I
deep.
had to,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
talk to myself for a little bit. Yeah.
Mhm, mhm. Yeah,
She
yeah.
she knows not what she does. But Anyway, okay. Anything else Friday, or can we talk about
Oh
today?
gosh, I'm
God.
already exhausted. Yes, we also had, this is the last thing I think I'll bring up from Friday. We had the conversation between Lucas and Carly where he
Oh, where they're fixing food in by the
yeah,
moss, and yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, I kind of, I mean, not a lot was revealed. I guess we furthered the idea that Carly is quite hooked on Valentin. That was,
Yeah, I don't
yeah,
think she hadn't had to articulate her feelings really before, and
yeah.
that must have meant something to her, you know?
She was given hell to the asparagus. Um,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, all they had out of all of that, they just had a salad, you know? I mean, it looked like a good
Well, that might
salad.
have been just the first course. They might have had
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
more coming. I don't know.
Mhm.
But I like, this. They've done so much with this Lucas. I don't, like
Mhm.
why they didn't with the other last Lucas. I don't know. But
Yeah,
I
yeah,
like that they've developed all these relationships with him. I'm
me
I'm
too.
believing their
Yeah.
um, brother
Mhm.
and sisterhood kind of thing,
Mhm. Yep, me
and it's
too.
nice.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, I kinda thought I mean, I was sorta glad he wasn't super sad, but I also sort of expected him to have a hard time just, like, carrying on a conversation when the
Yeah,
plot was
yeah.
still so fresh, you know?
You feel like
Um,
he should be emoting more or breaking down every now and then, or
yeah, I don't know, maybe just even being a little, like, distracted or something, you know? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it seems like it's also possible that he's just compartmentalizing, you know, and
well, and he may just be channeling all of that into this revenge idea.
yeah, that's true too. Yeah. Yeah.
People
Mhm.
like to do that on soaps.
They sure do. Yeah, they do.
But
Um,
anyway, I like that they're fixing food together
mhm.
and hanging
Mhm.
out.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah, that was nice.
And the little
Uh,
razor thing, that was kind of funny. And then they brought it up again today, that detail.
mhm.
Was
Yeah.
kind of fun.
Yeah.
I wonder if
Yeah,
she
and
like signed him up for Harry's shave club or
right.
something like, oh, he's gonna
I
be in my
know.
attic forever. So
I know. Oh, dear, but we did sort of get a glimpse of how tortured Valentine is at the thought of her still, like, being with
yeah,
Jack,
getting it on
you
with
know?
Jack. Yeah,
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 which, yeah, how could he not feel miserable at that
yeah.
reality, if he
Well,
really
she
cares
should
about
she should
her?
tell him about how she superimposes his face over Jack's, so that would
Yeah, yeah,
boost his ego a little bit.
and yeah, they do little role playing where she asks Jack to pretend to be Valentine. How cruel would that be?
Or maybe would you mind just zipping up this hoodie?
And then just smile a little bit
Like,
out of the corner
I
of your
love your suit, but I'd like to see you in a more casual look. I have a hoodie for you. That'd be funny, wouldn't it?
It smells like mothballs, yes, but
Yes. I've been keeping it in the attic for just such an occasion.
oh, jeez. Gosh, boy, and then imagine if she did that and then he found out she was actually seeing Valentine. Man, that would be like twisting the knife.
Yeah, oh, yeah, I
She
know,
wouldn't do
but
that. She's
they'll
she's
get
not
past it.
yeah.
On the positive, you can look at it positively. Is it's caused them to define what they mean to each other.
Yes. Mhm. Yep.
Whereas they
Yep.
might not have come to that conclusion.
Yeah, yeah, they were probably pretty comfortable sorta living in that gray area.
Yeah,
Mhm.
right, because 'cause they're
Mhm.
like, this Stockholm sex thing they got going
Yeah.
on.
Yep. Yep. Oh gosh, let's see. Okay, so we had more of the Christina and Ethan stuff, which we covered pretty
Yeah, it was
much.
really just sorta giving us a little history to try and remind
Yeah,
us.
yeah. And then we had all the Molly and Cody stuff with them at the hospital.
Yeah. You know what I liked about that?
What's that, Chia? Her top?
I did like her top. Um, I kept coming up with like, "Oh, they're gonna find,
I
incredibly
know,
that she's pregnant, or they're
yeah,
gonna, give her the
right.
word that, oh, you could get pregnant now, or that I kept coming up with
Yeah, right,
big
right.
plot things, and they never
Mhm.
went there. They just kind of let them be Cody and
Yeah,
Molly,
yeah, yep.
progressing their not their
Mhm,
storyline, but just kind of like we just got
mhm,
to see Cody and Molly being Cody and Molly.
mhm.
Um,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I like that. I feel like they're doing that also with Emma and Geo.
Yeah, 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 mhm.
And we're just
Yeah.
kind of like seeing a couple be a couple and building a little foundation.
Mhm, mhm,
And if I guess maybe because I like both those, I like all
mhm,
four of those characters right now.
mhm.
I'm just
Yeah,
happy to spend time with them, without
yeah,
without furthering some agenda or having a
right,
mystery or
right. Yeah, they can be interesting without having any sort of
yeah,
suspense.
or to have some misunderstanding that has to
Yeah.
be ironed out or
Yeah, yeah. Right.
it's like
Yeah.
thank you for just letting us see them
Mhm.
together.
Yeah, how about this, General Hospital writers? How about we make this deal? You let us have a couple of couples who are content, moving forward, smooth sailing, and then we could
Yeah.
have drama with like the other people on the show, you
Yeah,
know?
maybe that's the model they're moving towards, like the Willows and the
Mhm.
you
Yeah,
know,
Willow's plenty of drama for one
she's
show.
like a she's like just a tornado right now, all on her own.
Yeah. I don't even know what she's capable of anymore, and I also don't know how Nina is wrapping her mind around everything that she knows about Willow now and still trying to be a
Still,
loyal,
yeah,
loving mother, you know?
yeah, and she's doing it. I know, it's
Yeah,
kind of yeah.
yeah, I would think she'd be just like this is like a white knuckle ride for her, you know?
Yeah, I mean, she looks anguished, kinda like,
Yeah, like
Brooke
Brooklyn.
Lynn all the
Yeah.
time,
Mhm.
and she's obviously flailing the fact that she consulted Rick,
Yeah, right, right,
at
yep.
great danger to the whole situation.
Yeah, but yeah,
Um,
she's trying to find some way to sort of protect them, but because she
yeah.
knows something's coming, right?
Right, yeah, and she's in the mess. She's in this
Mhm,
total mess now too,
mhm.
thanks to Willow.
Yeah. Like, is she thinking, like, when she was talking to Rick that, was she thinking about Trina and Kai at all? And they're
I don't
potentially
know, I
being at
know.
risk?
Well, she
Uh,
didn't she remind, Willow of that? Like, when she was saying you can't go to
mhm,
you can't do
mhm.
anything
Yeah,
illegal, you've done
yeah,
this, this,
right,
and this. Didn't
right.
she say
Yeah,
something
they're a
about them
witness.
knowing?
Yeah,
Yeah,
mhm, yeah.
yeah.
Sheesh. Yeah, that's a
For
lot. That is a lot for Nina.
yeah, yeah.
Mm, boy.
Nina, yeah. Well, good thing
Yeah,
she's got that beautiful, Art Nouveau
apartment.
apartment, yeah.
Yep, she has that for now at least. Yep. Let's see. Uh, well, let's see what else do we had. More Carly and Valentine. The plan we talked about that. Oh,
Could
we had
they at
Alex.
least pull the blinds? Good
I know
God.
it, and she finally said, "You have to go upstairs." I mean, what if somebody
Yeah.
stopped? But it's like seriously. Yeah, and they could at least sort of set up another set, like the living room or something where maybe they could hang out, with enough
Yeah, I mean,
warning if
it's
somebody
almost
came in.
insulting to us to think that
Yeah,
they're, like,
yeah,
supposedly hiding him, and yet they're
mhm,
comfortable leaning over the counter, drinking a
yeah,
bottle of wine together with, every blind up.
yeah, yeah. Not cool people.
Not cool, man, not cool.
No. We also had a conversation between Alexis and Sunny about Danny.
Yeah, kind of funny, a little bit funny.
Yeah, a little bit. Yep.
I mean, just slightly, just mildly. I liked when Rick
Mhm.
came in and she, like,
Mhm.
kinda shoved them both out of the way
Yeah.
to walk through. They're both kinda
Yeah.
like, "We're scared of Alexis."
Yeah. I know. Yep. Yep. So we'll see. I don't know if there's any way to really, calm Danny down, but I think the scout angle is not a bad idea, really.
Yeah, as a little bit of leverage, yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Have him think about scout first, maybe. Um, so we'll see what happens there. And then we had, well, we also talked about this a bit, the whole Michael, Willow, and Jacinda.
Oh yeah. And again, kudos to the writers. I thought we were going to have a cat fight, and it never progressed to the hair pulling stage anyway.
I know that seemed like that was so close to happening, and I didn't know who would throw the first punch.
Yeah.
I think Jacinda's smart enough to know that that would end badly for her.
Yeah, yeah, because Willow probably fights dirty, obviously she
Yeah.
does.
Mhm. Yeah. So, yeah, and I don't know. I mean, I guess we think that Jacinda believes Michael is innocent. I guess she must believe that, or
Yeah,
or
the only
or
thing I
doesn't
found
care.
the only thing I found weird about that scene that I didn't remember till just now, um,
Mhm.
that she just now told Michael about the
Oh
Brennan
yeah.
encounter and like why didn't he say, "What? There's some evidence that
Yeah.
might help me. Why didn't you tell me?"
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Like he
Right.
mentions all the time how he values that she's honest with him, and
Mhm.
it's like,
Mhm.
I mean,
Yeah.
she was honest with him, but I mean, that was like a week or so ago. Seems a little
Mhm.
weird that she wouldn't have
Yeah, like,
shared
did she
that.
right, like, I don't know if she had any intention of telling him that before, or maybe didn't think that it was gonna amount to anything, I don't know, but it
No,
yeah,
but yeah,
did did she get the feeling from Brennan that if she did tell anybody else, she would be in big trouble? I don't know.
maybe was that part of it. Maybe that would explain it. I don't remember, but
I'm
maybe that.
sure he didn't want her to tell anybody,
Yeah,
but maybe the threat was implied, I don't know. Um, so yeah, so now they'll be putting their heads together, but now they want to try to find Valentine, right? To get Jack to give up that information that he has.
yeah, right. I don't know.
Um,
Pikeman.
yeah, yeah, exactly.
I call
Yeah,
Pikeman. It's starting my
yeah.
head hurting now.
I know. Yeah, this isn't the way I want all of these people's lives to overlap, really, you know.
Yeah.
Um, But, yeah. Hmm. And
All
I
right.
was
Well,
thinking, how many people know that Valentine's in town now? Nina, Carly, Charlotte, Danny,
Danny.
um,
Wow.
Curtis.
Oh yeah, Curtis. Yeah.
Curtis. Anybody else? Is that it? Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Maybe that might be it, but that's a lot.
That's enough. That's enough people that it's no longer a secret.
Yeah. Yeah,
You know?
officially. Yeah.
Right, right, yeah. So, I don't know. Valentine, I think I don't want him to leave Carly's house, but I think they need to have sort of a plan, to really be
Oh,
able
they
to
have
like
all kinds of plans.
like a real one this time to hide him, or like if somebody
Mhm.
searched the house, that he needs to have like some sort of like a bunker or something that he can slip into, and not have his like shaving accessories laying about,
Well, yeah, come in with her Amazon order or whatever that
Yeah.
was. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Yeah. So I don't know, but they seem to be just playing it a little fast and loose there.
Very fast and loose. Yeah.
Mhm.
Um.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay. What else? Anything else happen?
Well, no, mostly it was just like all of the Willow stuff sort of
Oh
unraveling.
yeah, her. Yeah, like stomping into her mother's.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
uh-huh. And then yelling at Rick a little bit about how she was going to come after Michael.
I
Um
like I like I like Rick and Alexis's energy together. I like that,
yeah.
just
Mhm.
they just keep kind of, she just rolls her eyes like she's still not trusting him, and I think
Right,
that
right. Mhm.
um you know
But she kind of enjoys the sparring, I
yeah,
think.
like the sparring, they back and forth. Yeah, they're
Mhm.
just pretty
Mhm. Yeah.
they're good
And
together.
he shouldn't trust her because she had him
No.
locked
No.
in the basement for a month. So, yeah, they're both a little bit wary of each other, but, I don't know if there's something like respect between
But
them.
yeah, there's like a grudging like
Mhm.
respect, like they're
Yeah.
frenemies now or something, you
Mhm.
know.
Yeah, yeah. And I guess they do have enough in common maybe, that they want to be able to get along.
Yeah, I think she's just like I don't know, she why she's still not trusting him and Sonny is, but I feel like hers is a
Mhm.
healthier approach maybe. I
Yeah,
don't want him to turn, but
right.
I feel like
Mhm.
they could do that to us at any moment.
At
We've
any
got we've
moment.
got to
Yeah.
protect ourselves.
Yeah, I
Put
know.
up the walls.
I know, I know. Yeah, I know. Even like as you were saying with Cody and Molly and how she had sort of like a great checkup, I was thinking, oh my, I still feel like somewhere, something's lurking, and I
Well,
don't
I
want
do
that to be
wonder,
the
like,
case.
if the next thing might be like, oh, and it turns out now that you're completely healed, you could get pregnant, and if that'll be something
Mm,
that they'll, I don't know.
yeah,
I haven't,
yeah.
haven't
Mhm,
explored the whole endometriosis thing on Google
mhm.
because it's not as fun as like what's a piebald, you know.
Not quite. No, no.
But I'm wondering if that could be a turn that story could take
Mhm.
at some point,
Yeah, yeah.
because
Uh-huh.
Dr. Navarro was very encouraging about everything.
She was. I like to
I
see
know you
Dr.
liked
Navarro.
her, yeah,
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
she could
but
have a side, you know,
yeah,
gig that
yeah,
Dr. Navarro's like, they keep
mhm.
talking about on, The Pit how there could be a night shift version.
Yeah, yeah, or they could steal Dr. Navarro just like they stole Cyrus.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Wouldn't that be funny? Like a
If
General
they started
Hospital
to
link.
just slowly
Yeah, just
take
filter
General
in characters, yeah, and they could do the night shift over the summer while we're waiting for the Pit to come back.
I wish they would get Finn if they're gonna take some people that are no longer on
Oh,
hospital,
yeah, that he would be good on that,
or
yeah.
yeah, Franco.
Yep,
Imagine Franco on the
that'd be
Pit.
awesome, wouldn't it? Are you caught up on the Pit, by the way?
I
Did you get
am. I thought that was quite
okay.
satisfying the way it all ended.
Did you? I don't
Yeah,
has everybody watched? I don't wanna ruin it. Raise your
I don't
hand.
know.
Um, my
Mm,
brother and I were texting about it. We were both a little bit just mildly, just tiniest, just a tinge underwhelmed.
yeah. Hmm. Well, I was
Just a
just
tinge.
okay, okay. The thing with the Pit is, like, once, like, really got into it, like, it leaves you wanting more, like, every time an
Yeah,
episode ends, it's like,
right.
"Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I
I need
know,
I
so
need another
quickly, I
one
know.
right
I'm
now."
always I'm checking how much time, like, "Okay, 17 minutes, that's a good amount. 17 more minutes, I can relax," you know?
Yeah,
Um, but, also, I think I just like, I'm a little fed up with Robbie, like, just watching him rub
yeah.
his head and be it's like,
Mhm,
I know I should be more understanding, I get that he's, got some kind of PTSD going on or whatever,
mhm,
but I
mhm.
s kinda like, "Shit or get off the pot," you know?
That's beautiful. You should be a therapist.
I had a professor that used to say that to it.
He
He was
may
very near retirement, and he would just say
Oh, he would feel so good hearing you quoting his words.
he probably would. He was such a crotchety old thing, but,
Mhm.
that's kinda what I came away with from his class. I didn't understand a thing about the science, but
Uh,
but I loved that he used to say that.
yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I mean, are you fed up with Robbie and his like the martyr syndrome thing that makes him think he's the only
No.
one that can do anything? No, I love him.
I don't love him, but I think I could understand feeling that way,
Yeah, if you
uh,
think you know everything and other people don't know anything.
or just that I mean, it's
Is that
all
what you mean?
no, no, not at all. It's Jesus. Oh boy. Uh,
Uh,
it's it's just always overwhelming and there's never enough people. So if like you're one of
yeah,
the like
yeah.
the people in charge, it must be very hard to like walk
Yeah,
away, you know?
to part from that at all. Yeah,
Because you feel
yeah,
like you're sort of like suddenly whatever you were holding has to be divided among all the people who are left, you know?
yeah, yeah,
So I don't know, it's like everybody's like, in a sinking ship and everybody's trying to like bail out the water,
yeah.
um,
Um,
yeah.
yeah, I get it. It's kind of like, if you ever did restaurant work, like when you're in the weeds,
Mhm,
as they
mhm,
say, it's like
mhm.
that feeling, but
Yeah,
the entire time where you're just
yeah,
like, just
mhm.
barely keeping your head above water.
Yeah. I mean, this is nothing like working in an ER, but, like, when I was a librarian,
Go ahead if you can.
I know, I shouldn't have said that out loud.
You
Now I
should
can't
like
take it
later.
back.
You should have just texted me later with whatever. Okay,
Oh
no, go ahead.
god.
You got to finish now.
Okay,
What in the
well,
world?
not this wasn't true at every library job I had, but in Augusta, where there was, like, a lot of very, very, like, challenging people who came in every single fucking day, like rapists, murderers, like, we knew these
Yeah.
people
Oh,
were
yeah,
crazy,
yeah. When they were trying to
you
catch
know?
him, 'cause yeah,
Yeah, and, like, it just kind of felt like, boy, if I called in sick today, that means somebody else has to work at the desk from the share of time that I would have been there, and it just you feel like, "Oh, that wouldn't be fair to anybody," so you just kind of
well,
feel like
that's very wonderful of you, but
No, I don't think so. I think the wonderful person would be
no,
like,
I
"Well,
mean that you
everybody
didn't want to
deserves."
impose it on somebody else, but I
Yeah.
just feel like this Robbie character feels like nobody else is as good as him at it.
Oh,
Like just
yeah.
a little bit. Um,
Uh-huh. Yeah, I guess I'm sure yeah, you're right, there is some of that, yeah. Um,
but I mean, maybe that's with good reason. But
mhm, mhm.
I don't know. I liked when the head nurse pointed out to him that, like,
Yeah.
we'll survive just like we did the last time you landed
Yeah,
us. It's
yeah,
like,
right, right, yeah, I know. Because I was torn, I was like, "Oh, I want him to be able to leave," and then I was thinking,
yeah,
"How can he leave?" You know? I wanted him
yeah.
to stay too, but yeah, who's one of your favorite characters? Like, if you don't like Robbie anymore, who else do you
Well, I do. I love Robbie. That's part of the problem. But I like the Huckleberry guy,
Yep,
and
yep, mhm.
is it Santos? The
Yep, yep, mhm,
Yeah, I like them
mhm.
all. I think I like
Yeah, they've all
everybody.
sort of started to grow on me a lot.
Yeah.
Which I didn't think
Um,
was gonna happen as usual, but I was wrong. Um,
yeah, I don't think there's a character I dislike in that.
yeah,
Like
they've all
they show
become
them
kind
with such humanity, I guess.
yeah, exactly. You start to sorta sympathize with all of them,
Yeah.
whatever they're going through. Yeah,
But
and I
yeah, it's a
liked
great show.
yeah, I liked the karaoke part at the end. I thought that was
Oh, that was
a
awesome. I'm
great
glad I didn't
touch.
turn it off
I
before that.
know that I
Yeah.
know, because that they should have done that before the credits started,
Yeah.
that
Um,
was a great way to end it, I thought.
yeah, that was hysterical.
Mm.
But anyway, yeah, good show. And now we gotta wait all summer and
Yeah. Now,
we'll
I don't
probably
know
all
if
right
this
then.
show Doc would fill the bill at all for you. You can
Is that
watch it on
the
Hulu.
like remake of Doc Martin kind of thing?
No, no,
No,
no,
there is
that's
something like that. So
yeah, and
yeah.
that I tried one episode of that. That might be a good show too, I'm not sure. But it's supposed to be Maine. It's supposed to be set in Maine. It doesn't feel like Maine, so it's hard to get
Oh,
past
it's
that.
hard to yeah, yeah. It's like that time we stayed at the bed and breakfast, and the guy kept doing
Yeah.
the fake Maine accent. And we're like, we live here, and he
Cut it
suddenly
out.
like disappeared.
You're fooling no one. No, it's a show about a woman who's a doctor who got in a car accident, so she has this amnesia for, like there's a part of her life that sort of she can't remember, and it's coming back to her in little pieces, but, it's a medical drama, and,
Okay,
I don't know, there's 2 or 3 seasons, I can't remember, but,
all right. It's called Doc. All right,
Doc,
I'll look
yeah,
for
and
that.
it's on Hulu or Fox is I think what network it's on
Okay,
normally, but,
okay. Well,
you
thank
know.
you.
Hey, sure. Sure. Mhm.
All right. Well, obviously, since we're just nattering on about not
Yeah.
General Hospital, we should probably wrap
Yeah.
her up.
Yeah. Sure. Sure.
We hope
Okay.
everybody is having a lovely night and enjoying your 420,
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
that's your jam. Um,
Mm.
and we'll talk again in a few days.
Yeah, we sure will. We sure will. Thank you, everybody, for listening.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, and you have a good night. Okay,
So,
cue
Gia.
the dog. Cue the dog.
Yeah. Where's Rocky? I
Okay.
don't know. Okay, Gia. Well,
All right, we'll
we'll
see
talk to
ya.
you next
Have a good
time.
one.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
Rocky, you're late.